Hello everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Hold on one sec. Got an itchy back. Okay, today's stream, I'm very excited for it because I've been wanting to get back to this for a few days now. Just basically what I'm doing with this playthrough is obviously I need to survive 1,000 days. Which is for an achievement. Unfortunately, there's a new achievement that requires you to survive longer than the previous achievement. But not only is this like a series that I will be doing live, I will also be playing it off stream. But I want to get to a point where I'm okay with playing off stream so that I can avoid playing through and exploring the major locations in the game off stream so that I can save them for the streams. Right now, the plan is to now leave the zone of contamination and the far territory in general, and start working on getting the technical backpack, which means I'm still kind of like on this linear path until I get the technical backpack. Let me open up the chat bot as well. So I can't really play off stream, and the only reason I want to play off stream is because I've got to do this for 1,000 days. It's gonna take forever. So I need to be able to play this off stream. So right now, it might not happen today. I'm not sure, but the goal is to get to Ash Canyon and get the technical backpack ASAP. But I do want to do I want to do a quick stop over in Coastal Highway, cause this is Stalker, right? Let me check the save file, cause I think this is Stalker, and I believe Stalker requires X number of days. Hold on, Dark Wiki. Hold on. Let me set the capture. Still on raft. Trader requires 30 days for Stalker. I think I'm on Stalker. I don't remember. Doing something wicked on a different playthrough. Different play on a different player. What? Welcome, Castle. Let me get rid of these bingos. Yes, Stalker. Oh, I'm only on day 13, so maybe never mind. We can skip Coastal Highway entirely. So let's beeline it straight to Ash Canyon.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna beeline it straight to Ash Canyon today. Why am I getting... Oh. Hold on. What the fuck? Gashnor, you're killing me right now. He's not watching, but... He just updated Cursed Halo 3 ODST to version 2.0. And he just finished the Cursed Halo 3, what was it called again? He, like... The recursioning or something like that? I don't remember. A major update to the Halo 3 mod. I gotta check that out at some point. We're not gonna do that again co-op. I've been wanting to maybe do like a recurring series in Halo, where I not only basically throwing in all of the different mods that I have for the campaigns. So Cursed Halo by Inferno Plus. I don't know why I said Inferno Snape. Oh, I think I'm thinking of Infernape, which is a Pokemon. The original Cursed Halo by Inferno Plus. All of the Gashnor Cursed Halos. The Grumpocalypse mod for Halo Reach. And I might find some other fun Halo campaign mods. Kind of throw them into like a roulette wheel and just pick a level from a random mod. And play just cursed and overhauled Halo levels like that. I think that'd be really fun. All right. Something like that. But I won't be replaying Cursed Halo 3 ODST again. That's too much. 2 playthroughs was enough. Let me move my keyboard here. Hey, Toasty, question. The little white birds you get down for beds in the long dark. When you harvest the meat and store it in the sled thingy, does the carcass still stink? Yes. You should be able to tell. The little white birds are called ptarmigans. And the answer is yes. And the sled thingy is called I believe it's Travois. That's how Raphael pronounced it in the Broken Silence update. I was unaware that's how you pronounce it. I've been pronouncing it Travois. I don't know what the correct pronunciation is. I'm assuming Travois is more of the correct French pronunciation. So, yeah, that's what those are called. It is a sled, but it is not a traditional sled. Okay, so here's the goal. We're in the ZOC. I need to get the hell out of the ZOC ASAP. And also get water ASAP. So that's where we're going to go to Idle Camp. Okay, I've got flares. From here, I'm going to head to... I'm not even going to loot Idle Camp. I'm just going to... What was I saying? I'm just going to grab some water from Idle Camp and then wait overnight, because obviously it's about to be daytime. This ptarmigan meat is stinky. After I leave Idle Camp, I will leave ZOC, head to Transfer Pass. I don't know if I have anything to drop there, but I'll probably drop it. I'm not going to drop the woodworking tools, though. I'd rather keep those. Okay, there's literally nothing here. Ooh. And then from there, just start beelining it straight to Ash Canyon. I'm not really going to spend a lot of time looting locations along the way. The only place I will stop at is Spence's homestead, just to check the prepper cache, because I got to start working on the prepper caches for the trader, and also the prepper caches. Eternal Roses. The concentrator gives me almost as much dread as the dam when I have to loot all of it all. I agree. The concentrator is basically the same thing, but bigger. I'm gonna follow this actually to get to Idle Camp. I think it's after this poison cloud. I think this is the first time I'm playing this on my new monitor, which is a lot bigger than the last one and closer. I need to like figure out the balancing here for the desk height, because this is a standing desk. I can adjust the height. And the position of the webcam, which is good, I think. Hello, David. Welcome. Hey, Toasty. What are you doing in this hell of a place? Playing. Leaving, actually. I'm gonna be leaving here shortly. Let me make sure I didn't like leave anything open, because I was editing a video earlier and I had every program on my computer open at the same time. All meat smells, all carcasses smell, as long as there's a whole carcass in your inventory, it smells. Well, I guess there's only 2 types of carcasses you can have on you, the rabbit and the ptarmigan. But they both smell. No matter what, even if there's no meat. Because even if there's no meat on the ptarmigan carcass, it still has skin, bone, blood, some flesh. Why is the snow looking a little potatoey here? Is that the only one? Top 5 things to do in ZOC. Lead. Ah! 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 Somebody clip that. What the fuck was that? That was illegal. Oh shit. What is happening? Oh, things to do in the ZOC. Leave. I agree. I need to fucking leave. This fucking wolf is not playing by the rules. There's no mementos here. There's no point in looting that. What is going on with the potato-ness of the graphics? It's on Ultra. Basically, everything's on Ultra. So I can't go any higher, right? Because this is still a 1080p screen. Okay. I don't want to waste a flare on this fucker. I want to save these two because I want... the ham doesn't matter if I save it, but the corn I want to save it for recipes. I do want to keep that in mind from now on to make sure I save... every so often try to save an ingredient for a recipe. So that includes corn, maple syrup, peaches... what else? Acorns. Rose hips are technically part of some ingredient or some recipes, but they're not like. What do you mean I screamed for no reason? It's just shadows, multiple window composition and image issues. Got it. I technically do not have Windows 10 fully activated because I refuse to buy a license for an operating system that I already own, technically. It's just I cannot transfer the install from one motherboard to another. Also, it's an end-of-life product. It should honestly be illegal for Windows to continue selling it. Like, how is it legal for them to be able to sell it if it's an end-of-life product? Oh my god. Shower rabbit? Nope. Shower rabbit? Nope. I've actually never been able to confirm if there was a shower rabbit here in the ZOC. Only in the airfield. Never in the ZOC. I think your pants are now brown. Oh, they were brown before I started streaming. What? Oh, wasn't that something I was... Yes. Found the antibiotics. That was something I was bitching about last time. I couldn't find any antibiotics. Do I have level 3 fire starting? Nope. I started without that. Not perk. Badge. Right. I'm not searching anything. Let me just see if there's like water. Or soda. Would it be better? You know what? I'm already pretty much fully energized. Let's just go ahead and loot the whole idle camp. But I'm leaving basically all of this here. I'd rather stay on Windows 10 or wait out for Steam OS if that's even real. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. That casual Zach. I'm still stuck waiting on the loose bricks prompt. Yeah, that sounds like a bug that's not going to get fixed until like mid-January. I'm sorry to hear about that. It seems that a lot of people are still having issues with the quest for the trader. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask people that because it pops up a lot on Reddit. Make sure you actually grab the request from Sutherland. You have to accept a special trade to look to even get the prompt for the bricks, I think. That might be the reason why some people can't see it. There's a tree having a stroke out there. I gotta leave some stuff here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Done with Microsoft and their dumb games. Dumb games? Microsoft? What? Were we talking about Microsoft? I don't think so. Well, I guess for Windows. I don't think you mean dumb games as in video games. I think you mean they're stupid, greedy games. I agree. I'm really fucking tired of it. Tired of corporate greed. That's why I actively refuse to use Amazon unless I desperately need it. I would like to take all of this with me. Damn, I still haven't found a cooking pot or skillet. There's gonna be one here though for sure. Okay, I can get rid of these. Oh, thank goodness I noticed that. So I don't waste time with that. As far as I remember, there are no cougars in this region, so we should be good on that front. Oh, you know what? Let me drop all of my stuff that is heavy, and I don't need it at the moment. Oh, and I do need a screenshot at some point. Screenshot for the thumbnail. Since I'm gonna go for... Hold on. Since I'm gonna be going for Ash Canyon today, or trying to, I want to try to get the thumbnail screenshot to be somewhere in Lower Great Bear. I just don't know where exactly. Where's the one that was partially used? Oh, they were the same. Just drop all this. I'm not dropping that stack.
Drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Who did it? Okay. That was only gave me room for 5, I guess. Technically more, but... Hoping for Grace, welcome. Bill Collector, welcome. Oh god. Bill Collector's already at it. Let me turn the volume down for myself. Let me know if you guys want me to turn it down on the stream. Now, why would that wolf be running around? That's concerning. Alright, I'll keep looting and then in the morning... Son of a bitch with the gosh darn fishing tackle. Could have used that in the bingo game from last week. I'll just... we're gonna wait till morning anyway, so I might as well loot all this now. But there's no way in hell I'm bringing any of this with me, actually. Oh, I still need a ZOC souvenir, don't I? I don't really know what to bring. Oh, I know what I'm bringing. I'm actually not bringing it. Well, actually, yeah, I am bringing it with me. One of the picture frames from Transfer Pass. Those are from the zone of contamination. From the mine. So I will bring those with me. Or one of those. Damn, no shower rabbits. I still can't confirm if they existed here or not. Only in the airfield. Is the frame rate good?
Wonder if I can drop.
I'm not having FPS issues right now. Wait a minute. Okay, for some reason I thought it was Astrid. Because that's not a sound command. That's just Will. But I remember I was Astrid for 500 days. Let's see if I can make it anywhere near where I was for the 500 days series. Which was roughly 250? Why is this wolf running? I don't understand. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, I need to check the other car. Yeah, with a bigger monitor, I can now see the graphics clearly. And they are very potato-y, even on maximum graphic settings. Oh! Oh, it does not work! It does not work for them! It does not work for them! Oh! It doesn't work for them!
Something's gotta go.
Almost had a stroke. Wait. I'm not pain. Or not bleeding. Oh! So, that's good to know. The flashlight does not work on Aurora poison wolves. Damn, I wish I had a tea. Oh well. I guess the painkillers weren't necessary. At this point, I'm just sleeping here. Got one of these, actually. Yeah, it's stylized, but it looks very dull. Especially when your monitor is big enough to actually, like, show you every detail. I'm very excited for Black Ross, because that art style looks really nice. It looks more hand-painted. I don't want to eat these because I know what happened last time when I didn't have antibiotics. Chimkin? There's no chicken here. Only ptarmigan. Fine, I'll eat these. One more reason I hate this place. Yeah, I did not know that would not work on the wolves, on the poison wolves. As long as there's an Aurora, I shouldn't freeze to death here, hopefully. We did this with a flare and we had 2 in the 500 days run. Wait, what? I mean, I did this, I'm assuming. I could show some screenshots of my Long Dark with Reshade if you give me permits. Just put it in the Discord. This one Aurora Wolf is like being a bitch. Oh, that should have died probably by now. One wolf struggle. Is that currently right? Oh no, right here. Oh, that's Pilgrim. Okay. Currently is 4. Ooh, I don't remember how many killed. Oh, I killed Frosty in the transition cave. I don't remember killing the other 2 wolves, or I don't know, but yeah, I think it's dead. Most likely. I just want to get in this building. Well, clearly this doesn't work, so I just don't know where this fucker is. It keeps appearing out of nowhere and not making any noise. Like any audible noise. Okay. Oh, hello.
Too heavy.
Oh darn, I can't reach that carrot from here. It sucks I did not get to bring a proper souvenir from the Sundered Pass, but I guess that's okay. There's not really going to be a lot of great souvenirs from that place. So I really didn't have any options other than taking a photo.
That'll come in handy.
Couldn't post these earlier. Really? You should be able to in the proper channel. Actually, there's an issue where I can't get Discord to even follow its own rules for when it comes to posting links and media. I have Discord to explicitly block links and pictures and photos in the general tab or section of my Discord, and it allows them for some reason. There's a whole like set of rules you can set per channel, and Discord isn't even following its own rules. I don't get it. I did a ton of work to try to figure out what's the issue, and it doesn't do it. Discord clearly has a way to do it, and it's not even following its own rules. Skillet.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
So yeah, pork and beans I can go ahead and eat straight up because there's no recipe with that. Oh, nice. An extra cooking pot. I would like to bring this with... Actually... Cooking pots are a lot easier to find. I'll leave this here, and then leave this one in, shut the hell up, dude. Leave it in transfer pass. But the skillet I'll bring with me, because those are harder to get. Hello, Daniel, welcome.
Thank goodness.
Damn, this stalker loot is pretty brutal. Sometimes. I'm not dying, right? No. I think that's pretty much it, right? I will leave... Damn, these are already low condition. I'll bring those with me. There's going to be a lot of flour. Flour is actually less of a concern now. Flour, oil, and oatmeal, or oats, are now basically infinite. Thanks to the trader. So I don't need to worry about those. Thank goodness. That's probably one of the best parts of the trader, is that the trader now effectively makes... Oh, I'm going to bring this to transfer passing. Effectively makes some of the new cooking ingredients infinite, as long as you continue trading with him. Actually, it depends on what he requests for those in return. Okay, this is going to be rough. I need to make sure that I'm not, like, super over-encumbered when I leave. But I still got stuff over in the other building to bring with me. Oh, here we go. I should probably tear that down, or tear that apart, because I really do... I'll leave a few of these here. I really do need that tinder at some point. I don't know why I haven't processed that yet. Any cloth in here? I don't think so. Alright, that's about it here. There's probably like rose hips, maybe some burdock around here and there, if I'm lucky, but that's something I can look for later on. Not now. Yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah, once again, I'm noticing that... Did I not just fill up on water, like, moments ago? Gluten Tog, what have I missed? You missed me getting nearly eviscerated by a wolf. 14 days into 1,000 days. Fun. Who did the wolf sounds in this game? Because I have a werewolf character and brought it to life with Aurora Wolf's howls. I have no idea. You're gonna have to ask Hinterland for that information. Okay. Okay, I know that my monitor is slightly tilted. Just a little bit, but why does it feel like my character is tilted? The tilt on the monitor is not that much. I don't know, looks kind of odd. Okay. Do this now before I regret it later. Everyone, please make sure you leave a like on the live stream. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Those are staying here. Oh, of course. It's still foggy out there. This one poison wolf is clearly broken or bugged or something. I can't trust that they're gonna make noise before they reach me. Because they've done it twice now. But they basically made no noise. And I can hear it right now. It's being chased by something, which is really concerning. Or it's being scared by something. Shit, I would like to move that batter, actually.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
This is dangerous. With that rogue wolf. Okay. It's still alive. Is it dripping blood or something? I'm gonna have to kill it if it's not dead. Huh. It's not bleeding, so it's not the same wolf. Yeah, that's not the one from earlier. That's not the rogue wolf. The one from earlier literally walked up to me without making any noise. It didn't even make, like, the wolf sound that you hear. At all. It just didn't do anything. That's the blood from last night, so that's not from the wolf. I don't know why I'm bringing this over here. Let me just bring it in here. This battery is going to require a Travoy trip for sure. I think the wolf that got me last night is the rogue one. And by rogue, I mean it's not behaving like the other wolves. Because it straight up broke the rules of the wolves. Now, I would like to spray paint this building. But this fucker's still around here somewhere. Shut up! Storage. Ah, the Zone of Contamination theme song. It's so good. Hey, thanks for ruining the song, asshole. Gotta get the hell out of here. Oh boy. This is gonna take a sec. Oh wait, I want to do something. Because I learned this last time. Or two streams ago, I guess, for this series. Let's make a little note. In our journal. Oh, I did not mean to open that.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Because I learned that you could do this. You've always been able to do this for who knows how long. I didn't know. Why are these wolves not acting right? There must be a lot more bugs than I thought. What day was last night? 14? Day 14. Learned Aurora poisoned wolves do not. Why am I capitalizing everything like an idiot? Actually, these I should, because these it's. Do not give a crap about flashlights. There we go. I could put it on the individual day in the calendar, but it's better this way because then it's in one spot. Okay, I'm picking everything and moving it over here. And there's still some food here. There's probably a few rosehip bushes, maybe some burdock nearby, and cattails. Oh, and some birch too. All right, I've got to be under 45 kilograms in order to move out of here. What's the song called? I don't know because they haven't released the Far Territory soundtrack. They've only released... Can you fuck off? There's something wrong with the wolves. The wolves aren't alright right now. Oops. Let go of that. They're not, you know, working quite right. I'll leave some matches here, just in case. I did get that. Oh, I thought I got a striker here. I guess not. No, I'll bring these with. So that was the only piece of clothing that I found here. Fun. Yeah, I'll bring that with me. I think I just gotta drop this damn ptarmigan meat. What do you want, asshole? There's already a knife here, so I'll bring this extra one with me. I gotta make sacrifices here. Shit, I can't bring any of this. Okay, so I gotta drop another kilogram in a bit. There we go. So I should be able to run now. Still have that. Okay. Got my bedroll. Got the flashlight. I didn't drop that. I got my bow. Got the woodworking tools. I got the camera. I don't think... Oh, I can drop this wire. I don't think you can actually drop the camera. Oh, it is in your inventory. Just noticed that. But it doesn't weigh anything. Drop these. There we go. Totally missed those. No, I'm not gonna fix the transmitter when I get to the mess kick. Let's get out of here. This place is a fucking nightmare. Oh, I'm gonna need that flare. Plus it's foggy. Let me sleep first. More dangerous or more desperate? Yeah, they seem to just not give a crap about anything. Except for flares. Yeah, I learned recently in Raft they have an option to speed up the time between soundtrack songs, which is really nice. I wish they would do that in this. Maybe they will do that for Black Frost. Who knows? I want to drop off the tools at Transfer Pass because that's going to be my base for the far territory. I'm going to build that up and actually make it nice and pretty. But I would like to have some regular tools there as well. Am I fully energized? Okay. Fully energized. No water. Yeah, we can get rid of this because I've got antibiotics now. I can't eat anything that's going to reduce water. This won't. I don't want to eat that corn. I have no idea what's going on, but I think there is some kind of bug related to water consumption. Cause look, we're on base Stalker, as you can see with the wolf symbol. Okay. I'm full on water, and it's just slightly before midday. I guarantee you, by the time I get... I'm bugged. Thank God for the safe house customization thing. I hate this bug. This is one of the bugs that I've actually run into quite a bit. Even before this update. Where you like suddenly lose the ability to interact with everything. You can't open doors, you can't use your scroll wheel or pull out any weapons or nothing. Okay. Well, what was I saying before this? I totally forgot. What was I saying before this? I totally forgot. I think I was looking at the... I have no idea. I like that they made Mystery Lake more dangerous. I haven't really played a lot of Mystery Lake since this update. Oh, nope. Completely lost it. I have made an executive decision. Time to go to the official forums. For what?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm not bringing these with me. Or this. Because I have a feeling that these are what's causing some of these issues with the wolves. Shit. Some of the issues. Oh, the water consumption thing. Right. Yeah. So again, it's midday. I'm full on water. I guarantee you, by the time I get to Transfer Pass, almost all my water will be gone, and it'll only be like early to late evening, somewhere around there. I've noticed this weird bug in this particular save file, where my water consumption is way higher than it's supposed to be. Like it's almost like interloper levels of water consumption, and I'm playing on base Stalker. So normally you don't go through it that quickly. But for some reason in this run, it's like completely broken. I'll fill up on water and then spend an hour in game looting. Just looting in real time, no spending time or anything. And a quarter of my water is gone in one in-game hour. That's like an example of what's been going on. Also, that tree trunk was... It felt massive. Like I'm tiny for some reason. Like tinier than normal. I think I did see a Reddit post about someone saying it feels like we're crouched. Even while standing. It might just be the camera. FOV or their monitor size or resolution. But some of these tree trunks are making me feel inadequate in height. And also size in general. I don't know what. Those tree trunks back there look really big for some reason. Bigger than normal. Almost like we are crouched somehow. Like maybe the camera is lower than it's supposed to be. I don't know. Too bad we can't see our legs. Yeah, I brought this extra flare because I know it's going to be necessary. Haven't had any water issues, but you're on Voyager. Yeah, well, this is to. It's only happened in this save file. This is new. Ugh. I wish the torch would at least work on these fuckers, but it doesn't. Yep, gonna be doing this quite a bit. This is where I kind of regret not having a revolver. Because I could dispense them very quickly with the revolver. And easily. I can't wait for one of these to not work. I might be pushing my luck. I don't know if this is 100% guaranteed to work with the flare. I don't really spend a lot of time fucking around with poison wolves. So I don't have the best experience with them. Just, welcome. Being on a road always made me feel tiny. Yeah. Right. For some reason, this area makes me feel like that. These giant trees and the road here. Ha, they won't follow me in the poison gas. Oh, wait. So, I've been wanting to talk about this for quite some time. Ever since the Black Frost trailer. So there's a lot of things about the Tales from the Far Territory expansion that make me wonder if these are ideas that they had for Black Frost. Because I think the development for both the Tales expansion and Black Frost overlapped almost perfectly. Probably 3 to 4 years, if I had to guess. At least 3 years of overlap. A lot of the ideas for the Tales, or mechanics, new additions, world space, hazards, a lot of these, I'm seeing them in Black Frost, like through the trailer, through the Steam page. Like take, for instance, the poison gas here. It was in the game before, but now it's more prevalent in one specific location in the world. It's, I think, supposed to be kind of like Hinterland testing the waters for things like radiation or Black Frost, which is the name of the radioactive hazard that's going to be in Black Frost. It's basically radioactive snow. So I think a lot of the things we saw in the expansion are Hinterland's way of testing out different ideas to see if they can work in Black Frost. Ooh, actually. Oh, I can't take this because it's outside. This would be a great souvenir.
Oh, I got lumbago.
That's fine.
Very serious.
So the poison wolves, the timber wolves, and the wolves in general. I don't know if we're gonna be getting different wolf behaviors in Black Frost. I think it would make more sense to just drop the different types of wolves and just stick to the realistic wolf behavior, which is the pack wolf, which is basically timber wolves. I'm trying to think of other things. I think the same thing with the poison gas and the glimmer fog. It's another type of hazard that is supposed to shake up the sandbox a bit. Okay, now we're safe. Thank Jeebus.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I'm trying to think of what else I noticed from the Black Frost trailer that kind of crosses over into the Tales expansion. Oh, the sled that's on the horse. That I think is probably tied to the Travoy in game and currently. I don't recall ever hearing this song. It should be safe in this region, right? There's no cougar or anything either. The cougar, I'm not sure if it's something that they're going to be looking at doing right away. I don't think there's any evidence that cougars are returning in Black Frost, at least not right away. There's for sure wolves, deer, moose, and bears. Those 4 are returning. Those are confirmed. I'm trying to think of something else. I had like a lot of thoughts on this, on the different things that are likely what inspired the Tales expansion and Black Frost. Like ideas that they had for Black Frost that they wanted to test out in the Long Dark and made it into the expansion. Maybe so it's possible that the cooking overhaul with the recipes is likely to return. It's one of those possibilities, you know, because the development for everything overlapped. Okay, so we can get our souvenir here. This will make a comfy little base. Have you done any of the new challenges? What new challenges? You mean achievements? I've done a few of them, but none of them that are like, you know, that difficult to do. It's some of the easier ones. I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna leave 2 of these here. This stays here. Cooking pot stays here because these are easy to come by. Okay, my water is a quarter of the way gone. But it's only been like an hour in game. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, so look. It was just before midday when I left Idle Camp. It's just after midday, so it's been roughly 2 hours. My water consumption is quarter gone. Is that right? Why do I feel like that's not correct? I wasn't running that much. Like, you can see how much energy I used. I used about 30%. I don't know. It just feels like it's way higher than it's supposed to be. For some reason. Mini theory. Thrived worked at the... Who? Who's thrived? Rudiger worked at the Black Frost nuclear power plant. There's no evidence of that. I think in order to have a theory, you need to have some kind of evidence or proof that it happened or it could happen. Rudiger never mentioned anything about working at a power plant or anything like that. He does. His expertise is not in working in places like that. He is a scientist. He does experiments. He's a researcher, more or less. Ah, there's my souvenir. Too bad there's none for Sundered Pass. These are all from Buried Echoes. And from the Zone of Contamination. These actually got... When they released Buried Echoes, they changed the paintings to what you see now. Oh, wait. No, I think that's from Buried Echo. That's from the Zone as well. Yeah, I think those are from the Zone of Contamination as well. Toasty, help, there's a helicopter harassing me. Are you playing GTA? I'm assuming you're playing like GTA or something. I'll leave these here. Also, you had to stop and pull the bow out against a pack of wolves. What? Castle? Yeah, I agree. It's not super weird. It's just that you need to present some kind of argument with proof.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Who's drinking their own pee? Okay, this stays here. That can stay here. I could leave these here, but I think I'd rather drop them off at my main base, Mystery Lake, the camp office. I can leave some of these here. I need to bring that with... Okay, this is acceptable, and we're in a safe place, at least. It might be better to just sleep until morning. You are holding sepia. Please. Just gonna strap some stuff. Because we don't need these at the moment. Why isn't there like a base? Like a symbol that says base or means base. You're playing Tragic Zomboid. Oh, are you playing multiplayer? Uh-oh, bill collector. Am I the only Lone Dead player to never use magnifying glass? I agree. I don't even know what you're gonna say next, but I agree because I can never find a situation where the magnifying glass is actually helpful. Every time I want to use it, it's either windy or foggy or nighttime, where there's no way to use it. And every time I do get a chance to use it, I'm always cooking inside, so it's still useless. Almost every situation I find myself in where I need to light a fire, the magnifying lens is unusable or useless. I don't feel like I remember seeing more stuff there. I guess it's Stalker, so. Let's see if I got lucky and got a bear bedroll. What the hell? I did hear ptarmigans earlier, but I'm not concerned about that right now. The proof is he made things that make lights go crazy. Okay. No, he did not. He did not make things that make lights go crazy. That's not what he did at any point. That's not what his machine did. So does the Aurora. Well, okay. So first of all, we need to clear up the fact that anything that has to do with Rudiger's project has nothing to do with the Auroras, because the Aurora is already confirmed. You don't even need to like look at my videos. You don't need to look at any of the lore or any of the science of the game. The title, the loading screen for the game says everything that's happening is caused by a geomagnetic storm, solar flare, whatever you want to call it. It's already like in the game. It tells you what's happening. That's the cause of the Auroras. That's the cause of the first flare and all the lingering effects. Oh, that's one of the new notes. With the buried echoes update. So, Rudiger's machine has nothing to do with the first flare or the Auroras. The collapse is completely unrelated to the first flare and the Auroras. I don't know why people think they're the same thing. Rudiger's machine could not possibly... I didn't get the bedroll. Could not possibly... I think it's out there. I don't remember. I'm interned through myself like an idiot. Could not possibly do anything remotely similar to what the first flare did. Because the first flare requires... Well, first of all, the first flare is basically just a solar storm that produced an EMP. It was powerful enough to produce an EMP that affected the whole world. Only the sun can do that. There's nothing that any person can build in the 1980s that could do that. That would be like centuries of technological advances. But in the 80s. You would need the power output of a star to do that. And the machine did not... Okay. So the machine does cause the lights to turn back on. That is true. But only because of the Aurora. It's basically absorbing the energy of the Aurora and releasing it at a later time. That's what's happening when the glimmer fog occurs. So it's just gathering that energy from the Auroras and releasing that later as glimmer fog. So it does technically do that, but that's not the intention of the machine. It was never intended to do anything remotely like that. I guess since this will be a base, I'll leave some of these here. And just because
this pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's what his machine ended up doing, kind of. That doesn't mean that the nuclear power plant does that. The nuclear power plant probably produces some electricity because of the Aurora, but I think the Aurora has that handled already. So there's really no way of knowing, is the power plant, Brown Bramble, is it actually producing electricity? You can't really tell because it's only on when the Aurora is available, which is producing electricity. Dude, if you're gonna try to go... Yeah, still, none of that really proves anything about Rudiger and his involvement with the power plant. Okay, well, I'll reread what you said, word for word. Let me do it here. Okay, Mini Theory thrived, which you later corrected as Rudiger, worked at the Black Frost nuclear power plant. The proof is that he made things that make lights go crazy, so does the Aurora, which the power plant does, I think. The machine is being powered by the Aurora. We learned that, I think, in Buried Echoes. Well, everything is being powered by the Aurora. So we already know that. The machine is not doing the opposite, basically. Not directly. The power plant, like any other electronic, would also undergo the same effect from the Aurora. The power plant is not causing lights to go crazy. It's the Aurora. Hopefully that clears things up. But I think the big thing here is correlation does not mean equal causation? Yeah, something like that. Basically, if two things appear to be similar, doesn't mean that they're related. It's a very important phrase in the scientific world, but also just in life in general. I remember back during the pandemic, people were like, oh, this person died. I try to avoid politics, but here we go. This person died of a heart attack because it was, they took this certain thing, medicine that everyone was told to take. No, it's just correlation equals causation. Again, trying to avoid the politics here, but some people just turn anything relating to COVID-19 and the vaccine into politics. It's kind of unfortunate. But it's an example of that, where people are trying to basically connect things when they're not connected. I forgot what my proof was, so I was just making it as I go, trying to prove nothing. Okay, if you think you've got proof of it, find it for sure. I mean, there's only like so many notes that include or involve Rudiger, so you could find it pretty easily. Just look at the wiki. Okay, let's start eating this canned food. Another Aurora. 2 nights in a row. And none of those are from transmitters. I'm saving my transmitter Auroras. I'm going to remind everyone, please make sure to leave a like on the live stream. I would greatly appreciate that. Oh, and I forgot to say this at the beginning of the stream. Excuse me. I'm just leaving this half liter here. I'm currently working on finishing up the last 2 videos for the Sutherland's Tale series. It's only 6 parts. So right now part 4 is available. Part 5 is done. Part 6 is 95% done. Both 5 and 6 are going to go up on the 29th, I think. Yeah, we'll do the 29th because, I mean, part 6 is already done, basically. I just need to, publish it. Or not publish it, render it, and that's it. So both of those will go up at the exact same time on the 29th. Those are the last videos for the year. And should finish up the Sutherland's Tale series. So be on the lookout for those sometime, probably midday, like noon, on the 29th. And then after that, I should be... There's one more video I want to do that's kind of related to Sutherland's Tale, but it has to do more with the preppers. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I got like a very short Aurora. And then now Blizzard. Interesting. So I do want to do one more video in January relating to the preppers from not only Sutherland's Tale, but there's other preppers in the game as well that I want to talk about. And then after that, I'm going to be doing the 2 pre-episode 5 videos that I planned on doing after the episode 4 videos. But literally no one was expecting new lore to come with this update. No one was expecting the tale at all, so that kind of threw a wrench into my plans for the post episode 4 lore videos. This looks like it's gonna be one of those blizzards, I think. Can I break this down? You don't get anything. I wish you could break it down and get cloth from it. There's no cloth in this room. Even though there's plenty of rugs. Oh. There we go. Didn't Rudiger go insane? Yeah. Everyone that was in the mine went insane at some point. Oh, wait, what am I doing? No, let's not do that. Need to conserve kerosene. Alright. Oh, I can save these for here. Can leave these here. Because this is gonna be a mini base. I'll probably do some cooking here. It might be better to boil some water. Just because of this. It really does seem like a weird bug. Let me boil some water then. I wish it gives you the option to just tear it apart. See, like, can't use it because there's no sunlight. You know what I mean? There's never any sunlight when I'm trying to cook. Do you think if humanity in the Launder could have intentionally worsened the first flare if we knew about it?
Turned out pretty well.
Something tells me the word worsen was not intended there. Let me see if that's the case. It seems like a typo for some reason. I might as well boil this.
I need to drop something.
You're not cooking, right? I don't think so. I guess I can make some teas and coffees. I was hoping to find that bear bedroll because then I can worsen. Intentionally worsen the first flare if we knew about it. How would we worsen it? That's the thing. You can't really do anything to worsen a solar flare, solar storm, whatever you want to call it. A CME is what they're referred to. Coronal mass ejection. So I do believe there was a discussion about this. I think it was either on the Discord or Reddit. It was probably Reddit because Reddit is usually unhinged. People arguing that we could have done something in the game. Theoretically, something could have been done to prevent all the damage that occurred with the first flare. And I believe it is technically true. Someone, I think it might have been Floir, who commented saying that in real life, in that situation, there is something we can do to minimize damage. Say we do get hit by a first flare,
drop some gear.
or a Carrington event, which is the IRL equivalent. What we could do is literally turn off the power grid, like as much of it as possible, disconnecting power networks. That would help minimize damage to most of the world. Because the thing with the EMP effect is that anything that's interconnected that produces a power grid, essentially, that kind of amplifies the damage. So the bigger the network, the more damage occurs. So by disconnecting the network or just turning off the power, you can actually prevent a first flare level apocalypse in real life and in game. And apparently those solar storms are relatively slow because there's a lot of mass to them. They're not just pure light or radiation, which technically has mass. It is radiation. It has mass, so it is slower. Whereas solar light. Wait, I said that wrong. It's not radioactive. It's excited particles. Radiation, as in light, does not have mass. the excited particles, which is just the gas coming off of the sun, but highly energized, has mass because it is matter. That takes some time to even get to Earth. It takes longer than the 8 minutes that it takes light to get to Earth. So you could theoretically do something about it, but I think what someone was arguing was that we could have done something to warn the planet, but like, a warning isn't going to do anything to help anyone. Really, I guess there is no explanation for why we were not warned in any way. Because there probably was no, I don't know, no possible way to warn anyone, or maybe it just went completely out under the radar. Who knows? But yeah, there's no way to intentionally worsen it. I've known nothing about Maze Runner, so I have no idea. Do you ever wish Long Dark had more realistic guns and weapons? No. I think what we have for the Long Dark 1 is perfectly fine. And what do you mean more realistic? How is a bolt-action rifle and a revolver not realistic? We're on an island that's kind of stuck in the past. No one could afford new guns or anything new. So older style weapons were much more reliable because they're already available, probably easier to maintain, but I'm not really a gun person. These are the most realistic and lore friendly weapons they have. Does that mean we're gonna get more advanced weapons in Black Frost? I don't know. I don't know what the gun situation is in Canada, so if there are any Canadians in the chat that can enlighten us, please do. Because I don't think Canadians are running around with automatic shotguns and semi-auto rifles and machine guns like some people believe Americans do, but I'm going to be honest, half of that is true. There are people literally running around with semi-auto shotguns probably. Oh shit, I just realized that. Not semi-auto, but like, you know, like shotguns, semi-auto rifles, pistols with illegal modifiers to make them automatic, that sort of thing. That does happen in America sometimes. I'll bring one more.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, I'll leave it there, because I've got a leader here. It shouldn't boil over, so I'll just grab that with me. What we have in the Long Dark is realistic to the lore and the setting of Great Bear Island. In Black Frost, I think it will be possible to see something like different types of rifles with different calibers. Maybe a shotgun. Actually, I would welcome a shotgun. Because if it's developed, you know, from the beginning, it should be more balanced. Unlike if they added a shotgun now, I would not like that at all to the Long Dark. Because it wouldn't really work well with the current sandbox. Maybe semi-auto pistol. Or a few of those different caliber. Again, adding different variations of weapons that currently exist with different calibers would be great, because they could add a 22 bolt action rifle or just a semi-auto 22 for small game hunting, or the heavier rifle that we have now, which is, what is it, 303 I believe, which is better for big game.
Too heavy. And
then, yeah, a semi-auto pistol would basically just be a variation of the revolver, maybe a little bit more efficient, but it's just a self-defense weapon. I don't see the revolver as like an efficient hunting tool. It's better for self-defense, like in case you run into a pack of wolves. Let's take a little pick. Oh, let me get this way, actually. Should get the tree out of the way. Alright. Right, sepia. I'm not a huge fan of how that looks. It doesn't look great in my opinion. So we'll, for Black Frost, I think we'll definitely see a revolver and maybe even a regular magazine-fed pistol. At least the same rifle we have in game currently, but probably a couple different types or variations of it, so that there's different calibers. Bow, maybe crossbow, and maybe shotgun. I could see that being the extent of the... Oh, and the distress pistol. I could easily see that being the extent of the sandbox for weapons. And then we have the other unconventional weapons like flares and torches, which aren't true weapons, but they do help defend against some animals. And then rocks as well. That probably will come as, back as well. Just had a revelation. Okay, okay. What was the question? Sorry, I got distracted. Installing mods. What is the gun situation in Canada? Because they're not illegal as far as I can tell. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The extent of my knowledge of Canada is coming from South Park and Letterkenny. South Park is probably not the best source of knowledge about Canada or Canadians. Letterkenny, I think, is pretty accurate because it's produced in Canada. Maybe not, super accurate when it comes to people beating the shit out of each other constantly. That was more of a thing for like the earlier part of the show. I don't remember if there were guns in the show or ever mentioned things like hunting. But what is the gun situation in Canada like? If we know what that is like in real life currently, because technically Black Frost would be set this year in 2024 IRL, but maybe not. The world is clearly not the same because we have the collapse that occurred. So if we take real world knowledge of Canada when it comes to guns, oh, I didn't loot those, and apply what we know about the lore. Resources are scarce. Everyone's poor as hell. Then we can probably figure out what are the most realistic things to exist. I'm gonna leave these here because I think we could easily see for sure revolver, magazine-fed pistol, a couple different rifles with different calibers, a shotgun, bow, and crossbow, and the distress pistol. I think those are the weapons that we will see at least through early access. Maybe we might not see everything. They might save some weapons to be added in later. Like I could see them maybe only doing rifles, revolvers, and bows, and distress pistol for early access, and then later on adding more. In Warhammer, there's a D point. Desolation point. I think it's just a common phrase used for certain, to describe a certain place. Desolate. So, was it the last video? I think it was part 4 of Sutherland's Tale. I was talking about how like some of the names for regions in the game are not the actual names. Like the official names that would be given by islanders. Like the example was Coastal Highway. Whenever an islander refers to the coastline or the coastal highway, they're talking about the highway itself. They're not talking about Coastal Highway region. So Desolation Point is not the name of that little section of the island. That's just a name designation for survival mode, for game reasons. Because I think originally that area was called... Back in the day, it used to be called the Old Island Connector. Actually, I think it was technically... So the Crumbling Highway, which is the transition between Coastal Highway and Desolation Point, that used to be referred to as the Old Island Connector. I think it still is called that, but in lore. It's not called that in game, though. That's an example of what I'm talking about in the last lore video, where the islanders might refer to a place by a different name. In the lore, they call the area around Blackrock the Blackrock Valley. It's not called the Blackrock region. It might be referred to that sometimes, but it's called the Blackrock Valley. Pleasant Valley is like one of the only places that is actually named correctly, both in-game and in the lore. Like to see those additions in Black Rocks. Canada's pretty against guns, but we have them to an extent. However, nothing compared to the U.S. of course. Oh yeah, I can only imagine. Like, I know in more remote places it is actually vital to have rifles and shotguns because of predators. Like in Alaska. Now, I imagine the territories in northern Canada. You have to have some form of self-defense against bears and cougars and wolves or whatever you have up there. I'm assuming exactly that and maybe more. Okay. I figured. Remember earlier when I said I was gonna try to get to Ash Canyon today? That ain't happening. I'm gonna try to. It's Friday, so the next stream for this series isn't gonna happen until next weekend. Because tomorrow is the conclusion for Raft, and Sunday is Slime Rancher 2. And Monday, which is the last stream of the year, is actually a holiday-themed stream in Fallout 76. I'll bring this coal with me. I'm trying to debate, do I go to the maintenance yard? I will probably need to sleep, so yeah. Actually, I can sleep inside the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I probably won't need to. Yeah, because looking at the clock right now, I've only... Normally, I would be ending this in an hour and 15, but I could always go for an hour 45 more. Okay, so Daniel. Hunting weapons, yes. Guns like assault rifles... I would assume that, yeah. No assault type weapons. You need a license to own a weapon or a hunting license, I think, but I could be wrong. You'd think that would be common sense across the entire fucking planet, but no. Some places you don't even need a license to have a gun on you in public. I was born in the wrong country. You need to let the police or someone know that you are going to use a weapon. Interesting. Like, oh, I'm gonna shoot this robber that's robbing my house 4 blocks down. I'm just came over here to let you guys know I'm gonna use my gun. I'm kidding. That's an exaggeration of that. Right. There may be a wolf up ahead. Oh, wait. With the wildlife changes. That might be different. Sometimes there's a wolf here and sometimes there isn't. And almost all the times there's rabbits here. I'm always confused why the wolves aren't here all the time. But I guess it's because there's a couple different wolf spawns in the transition zone. There's one up here and then there's a few down below on the frozen river. So do Canadians just not use sidearms of any kind? Or do not own them? I mean, it could be illegal for all I know. So I have no idea. So it would make sense for more types of weapons to be legal on Great Bear Island. Because it is remote. It is more remote. There's dangerous wildlife about. That is a thing that is common up in Alaska, and I'm assuming in northern Canada, where you're allowed to have more powerful rifles to deal with dangerous wildlife, in case you get attacked by them. But the revolver being available here kind of makes sense. Sometimes you just need a simple handheld weapon to deter a wolf, but also wolves don't normally attack normally. So now I'm questioning the existence of the revolver here a little bit more. I'm not bringing this with me, I think. Is there really nothing else in here? What a shame. There's a city in the USA where it's illegal to not own a gun and it's enforced. Jesus. I'm going to guess that's in Texas. Snowmobiles in Black Frost. It's kind of weird not seeing any sleds with long dark being in remote Canada. I kind of agree, but they won't work. They would work during an Aurora, but I guess with the inclusion of the horses in Black Frost, I can see there being electric snowmobiles, but they would only function during an Aurora. Yeah, I think with everything that we've seen, everything new that we've seen in the Black Frost announcement, the possibilities of what might also be coming that hasn't been announced or might get added in the future, that the possibility has extended greatly for new types of things. Because we're getting a horse, so other types of transportation are also viable. There's also a special sled that you can attach to your horse to carry a body, a person, a friend. I'm assuming a co-op friend or a survivor. So a snowmobile is not out of the realm of possibilities. I think it is possible. But it would have to be something that probably needs a lot of repairs and maintenance. And you need fuel for it. Or if it's electric, a battery. But a recharge. Well, I guess the Aurora would recharge the battery. But yeah, it's possible, and it would only work during Aurora, but I could see them doing that sometime down the line. I think it's probably one of those things that they'll consider if the game does really well and they want to continue expanding the sandbox to hopefully attract more people. It's possible. And I do agree, you should see things like that here, even if they're abandoned for however many years. And even if they don't work, you should still see stuff like that. Like, we could see tractors for the farms. Those make sense to be there. We could see canoes around the lakes. Because, like, especially Mystery Lake, there's even, like, a dock area. There's a couple of them, actually. Aren't there, like, 2 separate docks areas? Yeah, right on the lake. Because there were people camping and canoeing on the lake. So, like, those sort of things being there they do make sense. Why don't batteries work? It makes no sense. Not much sense. A battery would just permadie. There is a reason for it, and it hasn't been explained. It's some kind of one of the effects of the Quiet Apocalypse. It's never explained. There's some kind of science going on. That is the one thing
getting kind of heavy.
About the first flare that hasn't been explained yet. Is why can electronics not hold a charge? Why can't electricity be produced without it just immediately disappearing? At the moment, nothing seems to be able to produce an electric charge and hold it without an aurora. This cave's safe, right? Right, I meant to... Okay, we're not picking these up. These are heavy. I probably need to eat and shit. No, I don't think... It's nothing to do with the battery. It's explained in episode 4. Power, the power issues has nothing to do with the actual power creation methods. The power plant should function. It looks like it's intact in Blackrock, but it doesn't produce electricity for a different reason. So the problem isn't the battery. The problem is something going on with the world in general. There's some kind... I suspect it's some kind of electrical disturbance. Electromagnetic, I should say. Disturbance going on that is affecting the whole world. And it's only being temporarily reversed during an aurora. Clearly some permanent damage has occurred to the Earth. Oh, I'm gonna have to sleep here. Isn't this the cave with the rabbit in it? What's the rabbit's name again? Henry? Larry? I don't remember. I think it's Larry. I don't remember if it's this cave or not. Can I drop down there? No. Larry is the name. Okay. Is it here? I don't remember. How do you think mods will be implemented for Black Frost since you were able to have co-op? I don't think mods will be available for Black Frost. Not until much later in development. It's much harder to implement official mod tools for that sort of thing. I'm trying to think, what are there? I know Source games, it is like as smooth as butter to get mods working. So, like Left 4 Dead, Gary's mod is basically all the popular Source games in one game. There's probably mods for like there's definitely mods for Half-Life, Portal, those types of games. It's easier. I'll be right back. Just remind me of the conversation topic, just in case I forget. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm back. Sorry for anyone that watches South Park and got traumatized just now. Alright. I feel like Black Rust is gonna be Rust-like. No, I don't think so. There's no PvP, for one. They've already said that. There's no PvP. Rust-like could mean anything from the very little I've seen of Rust, but it's just a survival game. Just got survival mechanics, that's all. I think if it had PvP, it would be more Rust-like, but I don't think it's going to resemble it at all. There are NPCs, which is cool. I do believe it mentions that you can either join survivors or ignore them. I don't know about factions, but there could be evil NPCs. It does look like there will be combat against NPCs. There is the one scene that happens in the middle of the town, the guy with the rifle in hand looking out into the street. It kind of looks like it could be not a PvP situation, but like, you know, a human on human combat situation. It might be a possibility. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know about factions though. I mean, towns of NPCs, enemy towns, that's every survival game where there's NPCs that gather in groups. That's literally Stalker, basically. It's not a Rust exclusive thing. It happens in a lot of games like that. Watch, I get another Aurora. Oh yeah, back on the topic of mods, because that's what I was talking about before. Maybe? I want to bring this with me. It's possible, but yeah, it depends on the engine. I can't think of a single Unreal Engine game, especially Unreal Engine 5. There's not a lot of those out, really, where modding is a feature. I know Source, it's very common, especially earlier versions of the Source engine. I don't know much about that specific topic in Unreal Engine games, especially Unreal 5. Unreal 5 is still kind of in its infancy. Gotta eat. I'm running out of food here. Gotta get to Ash Candy, but that's not gonna happen today, probably. Let's see if I can at least make it to Mystery Lake today. Which means I'm gonna take a thumbnail, probably in the muskeg. Fuck me. Oh yeah, we can keep sleeping. I don't think there's gonna be friendly fire. I don't even think there's gonna be the option to do friendly fire. Because friendly fire is just a form of griefing. And that is not fun to deal with, even if it's with friends. Unless if they want to go more... They want to, like, dive deep into this perma-life system that they have. Then maybe friendly fire is a thing. And maybe doing friendly fire killing a teammate, a co-op friend, has a severe negative effect on the person that does it. You know, a psychological effect. Because mental health is going to be a component in Black Frost. It is going to be key for survival. You got to make sure you're not like going insane. It's kind of like an expansion on Cabin Fever, but much more realistic, hopefully. Well, Fallout 4 is not Unreal. Fallout is not Unreal. What are you talking about? Bethesda does not use Unreal Engine. Yet. Yeah, no, I can't think of any modern day Unreal games that have mod support. There's just not a lot of good examples for Unreal Engine 5. Because most of the Unreal Engine 5 games that have come out are not, you know, exceptional. The only big one that I can think of is Stalker 2, but I don't know if they're adding mod support to that, official mod support. First of all, okay, Fallout 4 is not an Unreal game. Also, how would a Fallout 4 be an Unreal Engine 5 game when Fallout 4 came out 9 years ago and Unreal Engine is 2.5 years old? How is that possible? Explain me that, please. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to hit up the
Something's gotta go.
maintenance yard. I need to drop off all this coal, I think, for the forge. Alright. Oh, wait. What are we doing here? Let's not waste this. This is one of those spots that could have wolves. Excuse me. Or maybe not. Ooh. Ooh, hold on. You know what? This scene right here does not break my rules for thumbnails. Because it's not blindingly white on screen. So this is the thumbnail for today's stream. Steam is broken. I think so. It's not Tuesday. Why is it down or broken? Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
No. Oh, right. The fucking activate Windows thing is there. Motherfucker, Steam. Why? Why are you broken at the worst time? I can't, like, make it go offline and back online again. I can't open the overlay. It's completely broken. The last time I saved... No, because the last time I saved would have been when I woke up in the cave. God. Fucking useless. Because the Polaroid I took can't be the thumbnail. There's no way to extract that out of the game. It's not even in the right aspect ratio. That would have been the thumbnail. But of course Steam had to be a fucking bitch. Again. Radiation themed, but I forgot the name. Oh god, you're talking about Stalker 2. Yes. That's an Unreal Engine 4 game. I don't know how you confuse that for Fallout 4. Does that have mods? Got it. Also, just because one Unreal Engine 5 game has mod support doesn't mean they can all have it, especially easily. It's not the same. It wouldn't be the same developer anyways. And that doesn't necessarily translate to Black Frost having them. It's really up to the mod authors. Or mod authors. The mod tool creator. Fucking Steam. Oh my god, it's fucking desynced on the cloud save. Fucking hate Steam sometimes. But it's still better than literally every platform. Every other available platform. Oh, I forgot to grab a drink. Damn it. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my god, I totally forgot about something. Hold on. Oh my god. Fuck. I need to hold on. I need to do something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Do I show the thing that I saw? It's hold on. Let me pull it up. It's something that I saw on Reddit. It is so funny that I need to share it here. Some very clever person on the Long Dark subreddit did something very funny with the new safe house customization. Here it is. Can I? Here we go. This is freaking hilarious. So, apparently, you can use safe house customization in the bunkers from the Tales. You could take Rudiger's corpse with you. Spoilers for Last Horizon. Sorry. I guess I should have said that before this, but it's been 6 months. You could take Rudiger's corpse with you, and this person brought his corpse around with them, and started taking photos with the camera to show Rudiger the world. I thought that was really funny. Here's another one. Oh, I didn't see this one. This is funny. That's the candy machine thingy there at the airfield, at the terminal building. That is hilarious. That is a goofy example of something that Hinterland was probably trying to prevent, because they explicitly stated there were some limitations to safe house customization to avoid any silliness. This is something that they probably should have thought about, but didn't, because I guess the ability to pick things up and move them around applies to corpses as well as skeletons. So now Rudiger's going around having the time of his life, post-life. Just honestly one of the funniest things I've seen on that subreddit. The Long Dark subreddit can be, how should I say, brain rotty sometimes, but that is hands down one of the funniest things I've seen on there. Oh, I guess there can be the occasional funny GIF or clip, gameplay clip. Like someone posted that clip a little while ago of the Ptarmigan that they hit with the rock midair, and it
too heavy.
Did the animation where it flipped over midair. That was pretty hilarious. Oh wait, no, I don't need the Steam's working. Okay. This looks good right here. This will be the thumbnail. Alright, Will, shut the fuck up. Jesus H. I cannot believe all the time I wasted because of this bullshit. No, I hope they don't fix it. I agree. That's too funny. I guess you could do the same thing with the security chief. Also, spoiler, but that's a year ago. The threshold for the spoilers is passed for Buried Echoes and Last Horizon. I think I'm gonna instate like a 2-week period where we don't talk about spoilers for anything in the Long Dark. But once those 2 weeks are up, I'll tell you spoilers, and then we'll talk about the spoilers. But we'll for for episode 5, there's going to be a 2-week period. If you drop a spoiler by accident, you're going to get a warning. Your comment's going to get removed. If you keep doing it, you're going to get banned. Oh, this is floating. Not floating, but it fell through the floor. You can tell. Right? It looks like it's supposed to be taller. I don't know. That hat that was there was floating, so I have no idea. You're going to the far territory now. Fun. Have fun. Don't go to zone of contamination. It's worse than I thought. My stay at the zone of contamination today made me realize how much more appealing the airfield is. We're not doing the tails. I'm on the first one. Any tips? Nope. There's really no tips for the first one. Just save your. Remember, you get a free Aurora when you repair your transmitters. So make sure you're ready to go to the bunker associated to whatever transmitter you're at. Repair the transmitter and then immediately start working on going to the bunker. Just be careful with the one bunker. The one in the Bleak Inlet. That one is a nightmare. I don't want this. I don't want any of this. What did I pick up? Okay. Guess that's it. Cannot really pick up any more stuff. I am stuffed to the brim. I don't know why I pulled this out. Oh, right. I should have checked to see if the flashlight was over there. Whatever. It's the same one I have on now, or have now. Oh, you're on Pilgrim? Then you'll be fine. You should be totally fine. Yeah, just remember to take advantage of the free Aurora after the transmitter. Fix your transmitter in the early morning, and then if you want to, risk it, do it in the afternoon, and then head over to the bunker and just wait till nightfall. Just don't freeze to death, obviously. Just be careful with the Hush River one because there really is no shelter there. You're gonna have to shelter in the cave before. The cave between Mountain Town and Hush River Valley. And you don't really need anything for the bunkers, like any specific tools. There's beds in the bunkers. So I wouldn't recommend leaving your bedroll. But you don't need to bring, like, hacksaws. You probably won't need your hatchet, but it's up to you. I'm trying to think. Yeah, just don't bring any excess stuff, because there's going to be loot in the bunkers. If you want to transport the batteries out of the bunkers, because there can be some batteries in there, bring a Travoy if you have one. Pumpkinhead, good evening. Good evening, thank you. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Yeah, it should be a breeze on Pilgrim. The only concern is getting all the loot out if you want to get it out. The batteries are the big problem. Did I miss the cart with the corpse on it? Hello? Oh wait, that's not how that worked. This isn't VR. I think I did. Why am I turning my head like this actually makes a difference? I did somehow miss that corpse cart. Cause the lantern, the Spelunker's lantern might be right there. How did I miss that? It wasn't here, right? Right? Oh, that's a different model. We'll come back to it one day. Yeah, there's no way in hell we're gonna get to Ash Canyon today. I really want to get the technical as soon as possible because then I'm basically free to play off stream. so that I can help advance the 500 days, or the 500 days, the 1,000 days a little bit off stream.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
This does not have cougars, but I think there are timberwolves here. The muskeg, I think, has a cougar, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I'll leave the coal here and then rest. I may need a little food and water. So I'm just gonna do a quick stop. Pit stop at the maintenance yard. The maintenance yard will be a base, but only because of the forge, really. But I will end up making a base at the other forge in the muskeg. I kind of hate how they left two forges right next to each other. They didn't need to add...
I think I can use this.
Oh, you know what? I think it's because of the redux, isn't it? Redux is the reason why there's two forges back to back. Oh, when I leap forward, it looks like I'm shorter. I'm not like... motherfucker. It looks like I'm... the camera's off. It's because I leaned forward. So this is how I know there's a battery here. I'll come back for this one day. Not today. Oh, this could be a good thumbnail as well. Hold on. Make sure auto walk is turned off here. Doing great, thanks. How about yourself? Just got my PlayStation VR 2 in the mail. Oh, nice. That sounds like a blast. I've only tried VR once, but it wasn't like anything special. It was just a... I think it was a VR hooked up to some phone. I was just checking out like some VR experience. It wasn't even a game, but it was cool. I'm just not a fan of the idea of VR. I don't know. But it seems like fun. I like watching people playing VR games more than the idea of me owning VR. Oh, fun! Regular wolves. Oh, we've got 6 flares. I don't know where I got all these from, but I can spare one. Considering you can get flares from beachcombing and the trader, flares are also infinite to an extent. Right in the bonk. I might as well loot these. These, it's probably better to loot these smaller spots here and there, and then just label that I've looted them, so I don't have to come back here again.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
What games do you have for the VR setup? I'm just curious. I'm not really, you know, in the know on VR, so I don't even know what big games there are for
Feels
VR
like a lot of gear.
on PlayStation, especially. Ooh, I do know that Resident Evil 7 had a VR release at some point. That sounds like an amazing game to play on VR. As long as you have a strong heart that isn't going to give out midway through playing the game. Okay. I need to start doing that more often. I searched this spot, so I don't need to come back here for any particular reason other than escaping a wolf if I'm in the area. I'm over encumbered. Because I'm weak. Let me just take a sip of coffee. And by sip, I mean half a cup. That still wasn't enough. Fine. I asked ChatGPT to make a new region in the lawn deck, and it made Timberwolf Mountain plus Lakes in Mine plus the railroad station in Bar Territory plus Tush River ice caves. Yep, that sounds like the most AI-generated response I've ever heard for that type of question. Just stealing already existing content and putting it together. That's why I don't use generative AI, nor do I care for it. you want to get bonked? I really wish it made the sound. That would be the best mod to exist. Anything hitting a wolf or any other animal just makes the stereotypical bonk sound. I would love that. It came with the Horizon VR game, and there's an Alien game I'll get next. Then there's one called Behemoth, which looks great. I never had a VR set before, so I'm pretty excited to try this out. Wasn't there 2 Horizon VR games? I don't remember. I might be misremembering. Can you not? But I hope you have fun with that. I'm sure there's an decent list of good games for VR. I mean, if VR is still going, it still exists, I can't imagine there not being any good games for it. Oh, Fallout 4 VR. And Skyrim, right? Skyrim VR? I don't remember. Yeah, Skyrim had a VR version. I know Fallout 4 did. Those sound like they could be fun. Didn't Until Dawn have VR as well? I don't remember. I can't run right now. Yeah, let's just at least get to the Mystery Lake camp office, because then I can drop off all the ammo that I have on me right now. I might leave some rifle ammo here because I know there's a rifle. Actually, I don't know if that's a guaranteed rifle on Stalker. Maybe not. I'll take all this ammo and I'm gonna drop it off at the camp office. Same goes for the woodworking tools. And a few things here and there. But that's gonna be my main base for the whole game. I learned my lesson with Pleasant Valley not being a good idea for a main base, because it is a nightmare to get to sometimes. It depends on what side of the map you're on. It's just a really long region. I'm not even gonna bother looting these cars. Where's the memento note? I think it might be in that one over there. I like how the wolf just kind of gave up. The wolves do seem to be behaving a little differently lately. Most of my playtime since the Broken Silence update is in Pilgrim, so I don't have a lot of experience with wolves since the beginning of this month. But I'm noticing some interesting bugs with the wolves. Very subtle things. Okay, that's all I wanted. What did I miss? I had to go because of a phone appointment. Not much. Just fighting the urge to not loot the entire goddamn planet. And severely underestimating how far you can get across the world in 3 hours. That's all you missed. Well, I'm not making Ash Canyon today. At this point, I'm just going to make it to camp office, which will be my main base. Which, thanks to Safe House Customization... Ooh, that's my first research book. Is it? No, I think I had a few... Do they spawn in the far territory? I don't remember. We'll loot these because these have literally... Thanks to Safe House Customization...
This stuff will come in handy.
I can make the camp office a much more viable base. Oh, right. I need a souvenir from here. Okay. I'm going to leave everything else unlooted. I'm just going to grab the toilet water and
starting to slow me down.
Drop some shit off. So I've actually seen this revolver book in that office over there sometimes. So I wonder if there's something there this time. Something different. The Fleece Cowl! Wasn't I trying to get that for a bingo game recently? There's another book. It's lighter weight. I should take this. Let me loot these lockers. Loot the lockers. There's also lockers in the bathroom. Take the toilet water. Drop all my shit off here. Sleep, and then go. I think I'll just loot this area because of the food potential. I do gotta leave some food, though. Okay. Leave the coal for the forge. Leave these here. Leave some crutches. Leave some good matches. Leave this. Leave one of these. Leave some of these. Oh, okay. So let's see. So 50%, this would be 3. Sorry, at 100%, this would be 3 degrees. So this would be better. So it'd be 3 and 3. Oh, I see. The trade-off is in the other stats as well. It slows me down more. It gives me less protection. I'd rather have this, especially knowing the cougar threat is a thing. So it's 1 less of that. It's 0.5 less warmth, but 0.5 more windproofness. And then these stats are better in general. Yeah, I'd rather have the flight jacket. There's still better options out there above the flight jacket. The urban, not the urban parka, the expedition parka, for sure is one of them. I need to bring this to the coastal highway. I'm gonna leave this here because I know that there's multiples of these in the world. There can be up to. There's guaranteed 2, I think, and then they can also show up randomly in the what are they called? These safes. They can show up in safes. No, I'll bring these with me. Yeah, this is heavier. I'm gonna leave this here. I don't really care for it that much. Well, since I'm gonna be here for a little bit, I should try to read these books then. There's still a chance for a stim here. Yeah, I don't really need the stims. I'm not concerned about that. Under the small green crate up by the old... I don't even know what the old stim hiding spot is. Get out of here. I guess there wasn't that much food here. There might be more here and there. Oh, this has got to come with... Speaking of food. Oh, I should probably grab... Oh, motherfucker. Yeah. Fuses and wires and scrap metal. I'm bringing them over to the muskeg and just leave them at Spence's. So I'm going to be going across the muskeg over encumbered. As usual. Fun. This is why I need the technical yesterday. I still need to drop food and water. Some of it. Everyone, please make sure you leave a like on the live stream. I would greatly appreciate that if you haven't already. Oh, that's a rare find. Yeah, I would say safe house customization may need a looking over with the number of bugs going on. I don't know why you can click on this again if the water's gone. Makes no sense. Alright, let me see if there's scrap metal here. I need 5. I know there's probably a bunch over there. What the hell? Oh, that's from the room over there. Okay. I know there's probably a bunch over there in Muskeg, but I can't guarantee that I have enough in the Muskeg. Tired. Okay, I gotta drop food. Let's drop peanut butter, soda. Drop some water. I'm really not gonna get to leave a lot here. This shit's fucking heavy. Can I not drop? Oh, drop? No. Bring that with me. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna bring that with me because of Blackrock. I really should bring these with me. This is hard without the technical or the other thing, the moose satchel. Ow. Is it 2 fuses and 3 wires? Yeah, 2 fuses and 3 wires. Oh yeah, no, this isn't one of the spots with the battery. The battery stashes. I gotta search these for wires. How many more wires do I need? 1 more. Or 2 more. And then 2 scrap metal? There's gonna be 2 scrap metal over there.
I could use this.
Another one! Huh. Interesting. I guess there was nothing in here because sometimes there's revolver bullets in here and sometimes it's a revolver book. So the revolver book was outside. So nothing there this time. There's another jerry can. Nope. That's too heavy. That's staying here. Okay, let's leave the place as is. Oh, you know what a great souvenir from this place would be? The Canadian flag. But actually, no, it doesn't. That doesn't really, you know, represent the region as well as it could. I would love something that shows the Briar House symbol, because this is the home of Briar House on Great Bear Island. But there really isn't a whole lot. Like, I can't take this decal. That's not a thing. There's nothing with it. There's nothing that shows the Briar House logo, besides like the vehicles and the occasional backpack. I don't think you can take those backpacks, so there aren't any around anyway, so it doesn't matter. I guess the hard hat sign there would work. I don't know. I think I'm less concerned about that right now. Well, let's do this. Let's leave these here. I'm going to read the 2 books and then leave them. So give me a regular book for now. I'm going to take that with me. Oh, I need to get another bandage going. Leave some of these here. That's going to come with okay. I gotta figure something out here. I just don't know. There is a hacksaw here, so I would like to not leave this one here. I'd rather take this with me. I gotta figure something out. Where is the Briar House? Well, Briar House is the name of the company. They operated here. Even up to the first flare, from what I can tell. They were still in operation. I mean, they were literally having a fist fight with the Forest Talkers. Even in Wintermute, there was a confrontation between Briarhouse employees and some Forest Talkers. So, yeah, I wish there was more Forest Talker related item, or not Forest Talker related. Well, I wish there were more Forest Talker related items, like things with the logo. I guess if you get to the Forest Talker Pepper Cache, the conspiracy theorist one, that has there's a backpack in there with the logo on it. That would be a cool souvenir for the Forest Talkers, but that doesn't represent a region. I want a souvenir from each region, something that represents each one. Like, so far I've got this. It's literally a sign from the airfield. And this, it's a picture of the Langston Mine. I didn't take this, I actually just found it. It's a framed photo, or portrait, I guess, from Transfer Pass, but it represents the zone of contamination. I would love something that has the logo on it from Briarhouse. That would best represent Broken Railroad. I don't think there's any Forest Talker related stuff at the hunting lodge, which would also do the same thing. It would help represent Broken Railroad, because this is also the home of the Forest Talkers over in the hunting lodge. But there really isn't a whole lot with the logo on it, and then you can also take it. The problem is you can't take things from outside. I would have loved to have taken items from outside as a souvenir, but you can't. I wish you could. I hope they add that ability at some point to take props from the outside world. I could see the issue with that, actually. I could definitely see the issue with that, because then you have to save a physical change to the exterior world, which might also be memory intensive. What is Briarhouse? Briarhouse is a logging company, but I'm not sure if they did other things, but it's primarily logging. This is their base of operations here. Oh god. Like, it suddenly goes black for some reason. I don't know what happened there. I did the Forest Talkers video from earlier this month has a good amount of lore relating to Briarhouse, as well as the buffer memories of the Broken Railroad video, if you want to learn more about Briarhouse. I don't think Briarhouse will get their own video, because those two videos alone covers all of Briarhouse, everything we know about them. We just know that they did operate in a few other places. Like, you can see Briarhouse trucks at the airfield. I think you could see them and you can see them in Mystery Lake as well. There's the clear cut in Mystery Lake past the dam. That is a Briarhouse operation. And the various trailers around the clear cut and the dam, those are also Briarhouse property. But they don't seem to be very, prideful in their company, demonstrated by the lack of brand marketing, I guess. Okay, this is an acceptable carry weight amount. Might as well, since I've got no water. This saves on water, actually. Low on food here. I will definitely grab all that dog food from the muskeg then. Please don't be cloudy outside or foggy. Well, I guess I can change if I get to once I get to the muskeg. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll leave this here. Hopefully there's some tools here, because there is a workbench here. Leave this here. See, I don't know if there's a guaranteed rifle here on Stalker, so I don't want to leave that here. Okay, I got that for Timbies, because I know there can be Timbies up ahead. These weigh quite a bit. I should leave some of these here. Or maybe not that much. I'll leave a set of each. Okay, I know I've taken... Oh, I guess I've taken 3 sepia photos. Didn't mean to take 3. I'm not a huge fan of how the sepia looks. Really am not. I guess the only way to reload is to see how many of each you've used. So I've taken 3 sepia photos because they spawn in sets of 6. 2 color and 1 black and white. I don't like how sepia looks. I really don't. How have I already used like an hour of energy? Yeah, they were based in Broken Railroad, but they had operations all over the island. Basically, anything connected to the railroad, they would use or have based some of their operations on. So Mystery Lake is connected to the railroad, so they had some tree cutting operations there, and then they would use the railroad to get to Coastal Highway to deliver all the wood there, and then they would drop it off on the coast. That is more or less the extent. They did have some vehicles at the airfield, but the airfield, everything there is old, and I'm pretty sure the airfield stopped operations sometime in the early 2000s. All signs point to that, more or less. It's not confirmed because we don't really have any concrete lore telling us, but we know that at some point when the road collapsed, the airfield had to shut down because without the road, you can't get out of the airfield besides the plane. The whole point of the airfield would basically be fully disrupted once that road collapsed. And there was a Briarhouse truck there, so I was wondering, Briarhouse probably brought in employees through the airfield at some point in the past, and they would use that truck to transport them to Broken Railroad because there is a direct connection between the airfield and Broken Railroad. Oh, it's in front of me. I'm just gonna get around this thing. Good thing you're a regular wolf. Why do you have to turn around the exact way I need to go? This is a waste of a torch. Boy, at this rate, I think I'm only gonna make it to the muskeg. Oh shit! Are you kidding? What? I'm gonna break my new mouse. Are you kidding me? What in the fuck? Wait. Oh, we don't have anything. Why did the wolf not react to the torch? Really? I didn't lose anything? Fuck off. I hope you're bleeding. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Go die somewhere else, asshole. What in the hell was that? I really need birch. I need an extra bandage, set of bandages. That is complete horse. Fucking motherfucker. I don't understand. There's clearly something. Ooh. There's clearly something going on with the wolves. Something ain't right with them. Both poison wolves and regular wolves. I can't wait for the timber wolves to fucking jump me from behind. With a gun and everything included. I can't wait for the timber wolves to drive-by shoot me in the muskeg. Because it seems like the wolves are just not playing by the rules right now. And I've already wasted so much energy, too. God damn it. I only have half a coffee. I know there can be a bow on that body over there. I really don't want to look right now. This wolf ruined my day. This in-game, I mean. I don't get it. Like, this wolf encounter should not have happened. The fire was literally burning its nuts off. And it decided to charge. And fuck the poison wolf encounter from earlier. That's just horse. I'm really not a huge fan of the poison wolves, because they break all of the rules that we've known about the wolves till now. I know they've been in the game for a year, but like I rarely go to the ZOC anyways. But like, poison wolves, not afraid of fire, don't give a shit. Aurora poison wolves don't care about light. They don't care about the flashlight. They break every rule that we've known about the wolves, the regular ones. All because they're starving. I feel like they should do less damage because, well, I don't think wolves suffer from scurvy. I'm not entirely sure how that works with other animals. But like if they're starving and malnourished, you'd think their teeth would fall out very easily. I feel like they should do less damage. More poison damage, but less damage. And, you know, that goes along with the more desperate behavior. I think the flashlight change with the Aurora poison wolves is kind of ridiculous. Honestly, just kind of find the flashlight. Entirely useless against wolves and other predators. I don't even think it works on bears. Should probably study the wiki more often. One sec. It's fully foggy, more or less. This, I'm not looking forward to this. Especially knowing there is a cougar and timberwolves here. I just gotta avoid
drop some gear
wherever the cougar is. I'm assuming it's nowhere near Spence. That would be evil of the purest form. Timberwolves, who fucking knows? Everywhere. Actually, this might not be one of the Timberwolf regions. Bears are still a concern. I know there's a bear spawn around here somewhere. For sure I'm not bleeding out, right? No. I'm just over encumbered. Oh my god. This is why I'm super glad I have the flight jacket. Cause this extra 10 protection, whatever you want to call it, is probably what's keeping me alive right now. There's the bear over there. You know, I haven't actually like had a cougar encounter, like it clearly being in the region I'm in, showing up on the map and everything. That hasn't occurred yet for me. I enabled the cougar for this because I want to maximize the pain and suffering through these 1,000 days. Not having the cougar enabled would feel like cheating if I didn't turn it on for this. Yeah, I'm not looting that corpse over there. That's a deer. I've already made that mistake once. So, in the interest of not dying here while over encumbered, I think I'll just skip the muskeg for now. I say that, and then I realize prepper cache. Really need to know if this prepper cache has any loot in it. I need to know if this is one of the themed ones, because then I can write it down somewhere. For the sake of the trader and the loot. Because if I'm gonna be beelining it to the technical backpack, I'm gonna go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions with prepper caches, it would be a good idea. Oh shit, there's a weather change coming of some kind. It would be a good idea to check all of the prepper caches in them, because that's a good potential to find those fully stocked ones. So when the crows fly over the player character, that signifies that it may or may not signify it, but a weather condition has been triggered that allows the crows to fly over you. They only spawn and fly over you when... Hold on, where the fuck's the railroad? We're going this way. They only spawn and fly over you when the weather is sunny or foggy, but there's no wind and there's no storm or snow. It has to be calm. It doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter if it's sunny or foggy or nighttime, as long as there's no storm and it's calm. Okay, I see Spence. It's right there, using the FOB trick. So the crow does not mean that the weather got changed because of the crows. It means that a weather change has occurred to allow the crows to spawn. It's kind of like reverse. The crows didn't cause the weather to change. It just means that a weather change has occurred, which allowed the crows to spawn. So them flying over me may just be because it's currently foggy and calm. That's it. It doesn't mean that the weather's about to change, really. Maybe it's becoming less foggy. It is clearly becoming a little less foggier. So spawn time. There's a spawn time just like the trader for the cougar. I don't remember. Oh, you're totally right. We're on Stalker. So how many days is that? How many days left to wait? I'm at day 17, 18. So you're right. I have to wait a certain number of days for the cougar to even spawn once. And it's not guaranteed to happen in this region, I don't think. You know, I will say this. There are some elements of both cougars that I do not like and do like. I feel like they might have overhauled the cougar a little too much. I like the idea of the cougar den, but I think that's gone now. That didn't make it back in. Where if you find the den, you scare off the cougar for some time. I think that would have been a good idea to keep, but implement the den into whatever region the cougar's in. Which is basically around their territory. But that didn't come back, which is unfortunate. And I don't know if it's intentional. I think it's a bug. I think Raphael said it's a bug. The cougar should not immediately respawn. It's not supposed to. So if you kill a cougar, all of its territory should be wiped out. No second cougar should immediately take the place of the first one. That has to be a bug, and I hope so. The cougar should just be gone completely. But I do like the idea where if you shoot the cougar or hurt it or hunt it in any way, it will spread its territory. That's fine. I just think once you kill that cougar, all of its territories disappear, and the region is cougar free for X number of days. I think there's some things that they got right in both versions of the cougar, and some things they got wrong in both. I don't think we're gonna get an overhaul for this again. So they just need to make sure it's bug free as possible. I'm here, but I have to disappear for a bit, so see you later. Okay, see you later. By the time you come back, the stream might be over, so make sure you leave a like. Please and thank you. Have a good night. Let me go and loot this area first.
Could end up being useful.
Ooh, nice. There's a lot of goodies here. This area, despite it having not a lot of major lootable containers or spots, besides the main shed over there, has a lot of resources in it. A lot of cattails, rose hips, several deer carcasses that you can harvest. Oh, look at that! It spawned! I haven't seen this in a while. This is a... I don't think it's a super secret spawn,
Not gonna
but...
be able to carry this load for much longer.
I feel like a lot of people will miss that. It's right next to this broken down house by the water. By the docks here. Next to Spence. Yeah, like see all the deer carcasses here to harvest? There's birch, lots of rose hips, cattails, mushrooms. There's a burdock spawn. This area is insane for natural resources. And then there's a forge, workbench. There's pepper cache. Despite hating this region, this is a pretty nice spot for a base and, you know, resources. I heard that the cougar respawning immediately after killing it is 100% intentional. Oh. That's really dumb. Which, honestly, that will probably get me to disable the cougar for all future playthroughs. That alone is a huge turnoff. More scrap lead. Yeah, I don't think I desire to enable the cougar from now on, just because of that. If that's confirmed to be a bug or intentional, that really is not a good mechanic. It makes no sense at all. Okay, those are the wires and the fuses and the scrap metal. Yeah, that's a really bad intentional mechanic. That makes no sense. So, okay, second snow pants, I can drop the other pants. And then, what else did I find? Ah, the pea coat. Let me go up here. Oh, I never read those books, did I? Fuck me. Pea coat. 100%. Is that 3.5? 2.5, 3.5? Oh, Mariner's pea coat. Let me look this up. What makes the game entertaining for you? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, like, right on the spot. Off the spot. On the spot. That's the phrase. Close. Oh, wait, it's right here. I keep forgetting about that. Oh, I guess you can't see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the wiki for the pea coat. Mariner's pea coat? Mariner's pea coat. 3 and 4 degrees. Okay. So that would be 3 and 4 degrees. This is 2.5. Oh, no, this is 3. Right, it's drop condition because of 2 wolf struggles. Flight jacket. 3 and 5. Ah, I need to repair this thing. I didn't realize the condition last time I compared this to something. So that's 3 and 5. This is better, though. This is 2 and 2. Yeah, this would be better in every way, and it's only... It's a bit heavier, and it slows me down a little bit more, but that's not a huge issue, really. Uh-oh, Bill Collector's back. Oh, too many books. I need to, like, sit down with all these books and read them all. Because I've got 4 of them now. Thing is, I don't have a lot of food and water.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Jackpot. I gotta, like, deposit some shit here. Hammer. Okay, we got a hammer. That's good to know. I don't know why I'm looting. I need to drop shit off. Oh, coal. Here we go. Yeah, I need to read all these. Parka can go away. Wait, I'm still carrying an extra clothing item. Oh, socks. I need to do something about all of this. This can stay here. This all has to come with. It really isn't going to be a good souvenir for this region. But I don't freeze to death here. Goddamn bill collector. Please don't give me food poisoning. Was it dog food that got me food poisoning in the airfield? I don't remember.
I'd snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
I don't think so. I hope not. Let's not waste the calories. I'm gonna need water if I'm gonna have to sit through all these books. I'm gonna need at least a few more liters of water.
That'll come in handy.
Let me take that and one of these. And I'll grab some sticks along the way. Oh, give me that spare book. I'll boil them up here. Gotta be careful, no bear. The bear can wander over here. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if this prepper cache is prepped up. It would be nice if I can get some footage of me re-looting these for future videos. You know, relating to the trader. Oh shit, hold on. In case it comes up again at some point in the future. Because I didn't actually get to do proper full videos in these prepper caches. For the trader videos. And also, I never even got to find the trophy hunter prepper cache. I, like everyone else, got my document stash too in the wrong bunker. The wrong prepper cache. I don't know why that was even a thing. There doesn't seem to be a reason for there to be a hidden box in that prepper cache. The extra one, the 10th one. I don't know why. But it had an extra box in it for that reason. Which was a bug. Very odd. I won't be mad if this is fully stocked, but... because then it gives me more loot for this region. And I can transfer some of this to Mystery Lake. It's just that the placement of this... for the tail, for Sutherland's tail, is not great. Well, I guess there are far worse prepper caches to go visit.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank Jeebus. At least I've got shelter here. Hello, any gold nuggets? Hello? Damn. Okay, so we got one storage box there. I've got a crate. You can technically put stuff in there. I think you could do the same in this cardboard box. It's not proper storage, obviously. And a bed. And a shelf, I guess. Alright, read. Let's just sit here and commit Sudoku. AKA read books. Oh, and I do have the Settled Mind feat, which is nice. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, perfect. Good. Great. I love that. Yeah, I figured. Gonna need water in the morning. Let me just get these books done, and then I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm not gonna head to the Mystery Lake after this.
Something's making me feel tired.
But I will probably play a little off stream just to get water, and like verify I've dropped off everything that I don't want, and have everything I do want to take with me to Mystery Lake. But yeah, the stream is more or less over. If you want to see more of this particular series, this playthrough, you're gonna have to wait till next Thursday. The stream schedule's changing. I haven't announced the changes officially, but like I've explained them here on the streams. But next Thursday will be the next time I play this. Oh, 1 more hour. I should probably announce that sometime later this weekend. Probably before the videos drop. Or probably before the last stream on Monday, actually. That's what I meant. Did that finish? I think it did. I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. Ooh, sounds like fun. I am not, unfortunately. Nah, I don't really. Not looking to get a tattoo at the moment. Not in this point in life. Oh yeah, I desperately need water. It really does feel like I'm getting... There's some kind of bug here with the water consumption. Four hours in game basically consumed a half a day's worth of water, and I'm just sitting here. Please tell me that's a bug, right?
That gonna need to rest.
Has to be a bug. That cannot be a real thing.
I need to drop something.
Let's do the torch method. Although it is a bit snowy here. I think this little spot right here should cover it from most directions. Alright, I'm gonna just get some water boiling. You know what? And let's just end it here. I'll save off stream after entering the prepper cache. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I know it was quite...
Damn it.
95% chance, by the way. I know it was quite a... quite a stream. So, with some unexpected and bullshittery from the... unexpected bullshittery from the wolves. But... I didn't make Dash Canyon. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I don't know how I'm going to pull off that one achievement. To the ends of the earth. You have to get from Desolation Point to Sundered Pass. I don't know how I'm going to do that on stream. I don't think I can.
That did it.
I don't think I'm physically capable of. Not with my Loot Goblin tendencies. I will try my best, though. Hello? Oh.
I need to find something to drink.
I'm working on it. But I will continue next time. The reason why it's so vital that I get there as soon as possible is because... Oh, motherfucker! Fucking idiot! Why? Kill me in-game. You know what? I'm safe scumming. I'll deal with this later. Okay. I will see you next Thursday for more of the Long Dark, but you could always come by tomorrow for... what's tomorrow again? I forgot. Words. Shit. Raft. Tomorrow I'm finishing Raft. And then Sunday is Slime Rancher 2. And Monday is the holiday-themed Fallout 76 bingo game. And that should be the last stream of the year. I can't believe we're gonna end it on Fallout 76. Damn it. Yeah, because I don't want to do that afterwards. It'd be weird to do a holiday-themed stream after the new year. So it's the only day to do it. But that's fine. It'll be a blast, I think. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, and then, like I've said before, please leave a like subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out the lore videos for the Sutherland's Tale series. I will be finishing that up on Sunday the 29th. Part 5 and Part 6, which are the last 2 parts, are dropping at the exact same time. And those are the last lore videos for the year. The last videos in general for the year. So